Hey guys, welcome back to the Funky Little Studio. My name is Regina and I am 50% of the Funky Little Studio. I handle all things fashion, apparel, shoes, what else? Accessories.
Hardline, soft goods, I don't know. Department 11.
Yeah.
All that.
That's me.
And I'm 49%. I'm Thomas. I handle the warehouse, the shipping. I go to the USPS a lot. Lawn care, maintenance, and I do hard goods, knick-knack, paddywhacks.
Yeah.
All that kind
all
of
the
stuff.
things. All the
bric-a-bracs.
All the other things.
All the other junk.
All right.
Junk.
So,
good, cool junk.
Yeah. Stuff that you wouldn't even imagine that people actually are looking for.
Do you remember that catalog, Things You Never Knew Existed? My grandma used to get it. It's a little, I don't think they make them. They maybe have a website, but we'd always love looking through those when we were kids at her house.
Maybe,
but it was just.
Maybe you can find one when we're out thrifting.
Yeah. Does anybody else remember those things? It was kind of like Hammock or Schlammaker, but it was other odds and ends stuff, kind of like cross between Spencer's and just, I don't know, just a little bit
Maybe
of everything.
You can pop up a picture.
I might find one. Yeah. All right, you go first.
Welcome to What Sold Wednesday.
It is What Sold Wednesday. You won't be able to see this all, but we'll put a picture up there. Giant Etsy gifts.
So, if you watched our last What Sold Wednesday from last week, it was a little bit tragic. Was it last week? It was just.
Well, we did the double. Because it was we did cram 2 weeks into one episode.
Because
that was episode 3.
Yeah, mainly because what we sold was really only like a week's worth of stuff in 2 weeks. So things have been slow. But we recovered this week, had a lot better sales. So you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Well, you've got a lot more stuff than I do.
But you always go first. I like that. And we'll try to go quickly, but we want to show you guys, and I'll try to pop them up. I've learned how to do that. We'll kind of share as much information as we can on
about the items.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that I sold was a pair of Liz Claiborne ballet flats, and they were this Kelly green, like an emerald green, Kelly green color, and if they had been my size, I would have kept them. They had kind of a square toe, almost like almost like a point shoe, like a toe point in a ballet shoe. Anyway, but they were not my size, and I honestly thought they would sell a lot faster than they did, but they did sell for $28, and I paid $5 for them. So after fees, and they sold on Poshmark, by the way. This is Poshmark.
Okay.
I made $17.40 on those shoes. So next was a pair of Carhartt Carpenter jeans. So like a darker denim Carpenter jean. I picked those up for $1. So that tells me probably at the hidey hole, I think. And I've had them for a long time, actually. And because they were Carhartt, I really thought they would sell a lot faster. But I took an offer on those for $15, and I paid $1 for them. So after fees, I made $11.
That's good
on those. So and got them out of the inventory. Another item I had for quite a while that I thought would sell really quickly was a J. Crew silk dress. It was floral. It did have one flaw, so the straps are adjustable, but they're adjustable because there's a button like on the back of each one, so you can make them, shorter. And one of the buttons was missing, and the strap was just being held there by a safety pin.
Oh.
But it's on the inside of the dress. You wouldn't be able to see it when you're wearing it, and just sewing a button on would take no time. But it was a really pretty print that was on this dress, and it was almost like a Liberty of London fabric, but it was not. Anyway, it sold for $30. I paid $6 for it, so after fees, I made $18.
Nice.
All right, you do something.
Okay. I'm going to go in random order, but I'll start off with a Walt Disney lot of videos that we bought. I found at the bins, and VHS clamshell, $1 million videos that you see listed, which they don't ever sell. I did a lot of 7, which included some really cool titles like Herbie, I think. Crap, I'm not going to remember. Anyway, you'll see the picture. A bunch of old Yeller, Herbie the Love Bug, just like old classics. And it's one of those ones where I ended the listing, hit sell similar, changed the price by a penny, and it sold for $10.88 plus shipping. My cost of goods was 73 cents.
How long after you did the sell similar?
Like the next day.
Yeah.
And they had been listed for like 2 years. So
Yep.
It was one of my early purchases. The other one was an offer I sent. It was a House of Lords little barware, like not shot glasses, but like a whiskey glass or a neat glass barware. Picture up here. It was a lot of 6 or 5 plus 1 because one of them was a little bit different. Really cool black and chrome, or not chrome, like gold plated artwork on them, kind of mid-century modern. Sold. I sent an offer on those for, and that was another one I just relisted. Sent an offer for $39.99 plus shipping. They took it.
Nice.
I had like $6, $7 tops cost of goods on that. Oh, this is a good one. Perfect timing. I've tried to sell this a couple times for football season and just kind of sent offers out, and then basketball season rolls around and I sold this NC State rug. I bought it at the Habitat for Humanity. It was like just a floor rug you'd put by your door or whatever, or your man cave or wherever. NC State Wolfpack. I had it listed kind of high because I was the only one out there. It was actually reversible. On the back side it said, "I love horses" or something. So it was printed on front and back. You've seen these rugs. They sent an offer, or I sent an offer for $65 plus shipping, and I gave $6.98 for that, I believe. So that was a good one.
And it sold right after NC State
Had a great game in the conference tournament.
North Carolina State beat North Carolina in the
conference tournament. Yeah. So as you can tell, we're filming this during March.
Tomorrow starts the official March Madness.
We're in the play-in games or whatever right now.
On TV right now.
We're watching them over here. Then I'll do one more and then I'll let you go because I got a bunch. This next one was really crazy. I bought this, I think, when you were out of town. I went to the Goodwill and a little shop here locally. I think this one came from Goodwill. And it's called the Feather Tether. It's on one of our Funky Finds Friday videos. And it's a harness that you put around your pet bird. So you can,
I'm like, this sounds really kinky.
No, it's not. The Feather Tether is a harness you put around your bird, and you can take your bird out to the park or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's one of those, watch a Funky Finds Friday. I find all the funky stuff. It sold for $18. It'll be up here. Free shipping. I paid $1.62 for it, so made some money on it. It's going to Hawaii, and I asked, they had changed their address, so I sent them a message. They didn't respond, but I changed their address, and I said, yeah, that's cool. If you can, we'd love to see a photo or a video of your bird in this Feather Tether. So we'll see if that happens. If it does, we'll share it with you guys. Do you want me to do one more, or do you want to go?
Well, I'll give you a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Growing up,
oh yeah,
my brother and I, we lived way too far to be walking to the TGNY, but that didn't stop us from walking to TGNY. My dad gave us some money to buy my mom a Mother's Day present, and we decided to buy her a cockatiel. And so we were walking home with like this cockatiel in the box and this bird cage. So it was like 2 pieces. So it had a stand, here we are. I'm not kidding. Like it was, I don't know how far, a mile and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know. And we were young children, but anyway. And so started my mom's love of birds. And so she named this bird Gusher. My mom and dad were in the oil business. And so this bird's name was Gusher. And let me tell you, this bird lived for like 30 years. Okay. And he outlived partners. We had gotten him like 2 different partners, and he'd outlived, but also my mom had also acquired other birds. So we had this bird, Pumpkin. And he was like a dog. He thought he was my mom's pet, and he followed her all over the house, and he wouldn't let you get near her.
That's crazy.
Like if you sat down on the couch, he'd run over there and try to like get you. Oh my God.
That's
anyway.
Nuts.
And so you're talking about this thing, and I was like, if my mom still had her birds, I could just see her out there walking her bird at the dog park or something.
We'll have a picture of the Feather Tether up here, but definitely check it out.
Okay. I'll go.
Go.
All right. So next sale was an Eileen Fisher. I think it was a silk dress, but I might be lying. But it was just a black. Oops. It was just a black casual dress, And anytime I find Eileen Fisher, I typically will pick it up, especially if it's larger sizes. If it's like a natural material, you know, Eileen Fisher's retails very high. And typically I don't resell it for huge amounts, but I had this dress listed for, I think, 65, and I got an offer for 52, and I was like, yes, you can have it. I paid $6 for that dress, so after fees, I made $35.60.
I love reasonable offers.
I know.
I love reasonable offers.
Yeah. All right. Next was an H&M jacket, like a blazer, and it kind of had this herringbone. It was just an open blazer. It didn't have a button or anything, and it had these three-quarter length sleeves that were kind of ruched on the sides. I thought it was adorable. If it had been my size, I would have kept it, because I think just like with a pair of dress shorts or even denim shorts and a t-shirt, super cute, like a casual but classy look. It sold for $25, and I paid $5 for it. So after fees, I made $15.
You're still on Poshmark, right?
Yeah, this is still Poshmark.
Okay.
I have 2 more Poshmark sales.
Gotcha.
Next, this was surprising, and I had tried to sell this sweater several times on a Whatnot show, when we were doing like Christmas sweaters and stuff. But I picked it up. It's the brand Croft and Barrow, which I've sold some other things of theirs and made decent money on them. But this was a zip up, really heavy knit sweater that had cardinals and I think mistletoe. I don't know.
We'll have a picture.
Yeah, you'll see.
We'll have all pictures up here.
And the only reason I picked it up, honestly, is because of the cardinals that were on it. And I know that a lot of people associate cardinals with like a loved one that's passed, or and I just thought someone might really love this sweater. I've had it for like 2 years, and I'm literally like, it's like 75 degrees here today. I'm sweating, and so someone bought it the other day, and I thought that's crazy. But they paid $27 for it on Poshmark. I paid $3 for it, and after fees, I made $18.60. So that was good.
That's good. And it's gone.
All right, and the last one I have on Poshmark, and then you can do some. The brand is Love Tree, and this was a small coat that was like the fur, almost like faux fur, but it was leopard.
Oh, I remember that.
Leopard.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. It was in really great condition. I've had it forever. I was surprised that
forever means 2 years or so.
At least.
Because that's how, we've been around.
Almost 3.
Okay, yeah, for you.
If you see pictures on my Poshmark with the jukebox in the background, that would be 3 years.
That's true, yeah. Full time we've been doing it too.
Yeah. So, anyway, I had this coat marked down to like $28. She sent me an offer for $25, and then she sent me a message and asked me if I could do discounted or free shipping on this coat. And Poshmark shipping is $8.95 or something. Mm-hmm. And so I just sent her a message back and said, I'm sorry, I'm not able to do discounted shipping on this already highly discounted item, because I actually looked on Poshmark to see what these were going for, and they're listed around $55 for most of them. And I thought, I don't know if she's going to, purchase it, but she did. So I was happy to have that sell. So $24 is what she paid, and I paid $8 for this coat. So after fees, I made $11.20.
Yeah, but it takes up a lot of space, and now it's gone.
Got it out of the closet. Yep. So
had some sales like that where I'm just like, I'm glad it's gone.
Yeah. Bye. Okay.
My turn. All my sales are on eBay. Whoops, I'm trying not to touch the microphone. All my sales are on eBay, by the way. I haven't had a Poshmark sale in a while, so check out my closet. This is random stuff. Okay, I sold some yarn. I think that was on our last one. I bought this yarn the last time we went to Arkansas in a big plastic bag for $6 or $7, and I've already sold 1 or 2. So I sold another one of those for, I didn't write the price on all this stuff. Anyway, it'll be up here. I think it was $7 or $8 plus shipping. And so that yarn is all paid for now by the previous sale and this one. So the rest of it will be pure profit.
Is it like vintage yarn? Or
no, some of it's not, but it's just, I guess, probably out of
stock.
out of date, out of stock, or whatever. I have sold a lot of vintage yarn though.
Mm-hmm.
Some more of the pipe cleaners, $7.87 free shipping. You guys seen that on the other What Sold Wednesday videos? That's it.
That's
They
all
are
the
gone.
pipe cleaners.
There's one bundle left that I'm going to keep as a reminder of these are the kind of things that make it easy to resell because you can buy a whole bunch of them and just list it once.
Yeah.
Yep. Another walk part, a walk handle, just a little plastic handle. It was $6.89 free shipping, which the walk, I've got two of them like I showed you before. That walk is into profit now. So it was free shipping, but it was only $3 or $4 to ship it. So we still made a little bit. I'm not going to go to the detail that it's not as easy on eBay to go through and get the exact amount.
It
but
really is.
I'll just give you my cost of goods. I know. I'm not doing that. Not yet. I'm going to edit the video though. I sold a Harley bag, a roll-up Harley bag, like a tool bag, or you could use it as luggage and put your toothbrush and all that kind of stuff in it, or you could use it as tools. It unfolds and rolls out.
I thought that was a blanket.
No. And it was from my personal collection that I got free for spending so many dollars on a promotion or whatever. I pulled the little knife out of it and sold it without the knife, like a Leatherman tool knife that I'll either sell separately or keep. It sold for $43.99 plus shipping or free shipping. I didn't write that down. It's going international, so that was good to see that one gone. You want me to do one more? We're going to do a couple. Yeah. I'll do a couple more.
Do a couple.
Benihana glass from the old Japanese Ichiban steakhouse place, which I've never been to one of those.
I don't either, but all I think of is Andy when you say Benihana.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, redo.
Tragedy.
I'll tighten this up. We'll edit this out. Possibly. I just wasn't.
Now?
Okay. Let me have my phone while I'm at it. Oh! Okay, so. Okay, Benihana glass for $11. That was one I bought recently. I bought two of them in Arkansas for $1 a piece. It was $11 plus shipping. So that was a nice little quick sale. It's been listed a short amount of time. So I took an offer on that one. And then a big green egg nest. We've had that over a year. I was trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace and kept getting lowball offers. It retails for like $200 and some odd dollars.
But it's heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll just try to sell it locally on Facebook Marketplace. And I just kept getting like lowball offers. I think it's $209. So I was going to sell it, for like $175, no shipping, no tax. It's the nest that holds your big green egg and it rolls around. It's got wheels. Green egg is the charcoal grill, the ceramic or Kamado grill or whatever they call it.
Those are really big in Oklahoma and Texas. Are they big everywhere?
I think they're big everywhere. Okay. Yeah. It's a fancy
high dollar charcoal
grill. Yeah. We have a Weber. We can cook a really good steak on a Weber. We're not going to get a green egg. So I'm like, anyway, I ended up taking an offer. It shipped out to California. He paid shipping for FedEx. So he got it for $120 plus shipping, which I think his shipping was like $30. Wow. So he got it for $150. It cost him $209 in the store. I really thought it would sell on Facebook Marketplace, but
maybe
those people are those people are kind of low ballers, and I'm like, no, it's worth. Yeah. And it gets scammy sometimes. Yeah. One more. This was some cabinet drawer pulls or whatever, knob pulls that was a trash item I found across the street in the trash when they were remodeling a house, and the people threw out a whole bunch of stuff. I think it was just like a paid contractor across the street, and all the way, yeah. There was 2 chairs that I got for the garage, a lamp, and these cabinet pulls in a bucket.
Why did I miss this?
Probably.
What he's saying is you snuck it all in.
Possibly. The chairs have been sitting out there for a while.
I don't know.
Anyway, you could tell it was the remodeling crew that was just clearing out the house and just sit out there for like curb alert, like free stuff. And so I got the 2 chairs, a bucket that had these knob pulls in it. It had like a legal pad and some light bulbs. And I'm like, I'll take this. Cause light bulbs were good, brand new. They just didn't want to take it home, evidently. So I sold the cabinet pulls. I sold 4 of them. They're actually going to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, I think. That was nice. And those were, I didn't write down. Anyway, they were free, and the price will be up here. So it was plus shipping. So Anyway, you go. I didn't
Okay.
get my notes done like I planned.
I got my notes.
Yeah, I have notes, but
all right, so the rest of these sales are from eBay for the last week. So first thing was this Free People Beach tunic maxi dress that was like a tan color, sleeveless. Again, a piece that I thought when I purchased it that it would go quickly. Free People Beach tends to sell a lot faster than just Free People for me, and I've had this for quite a while.
it's kind of plain, wasn't it? Or
yeah, it's almost like a swim cover up.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Hence the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had slips on the side. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of plain, but you could put a belt around it, and really kind of Western it up, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, it sold for $30.88. I paid $6 for it. So after eBay fees, I made $20.52. And then if you watched our last video, you know that I had a RVCA jacket that someone had sent me an offer on and then never paid for this jacket.
Canada.
Yeah, and we had sent a couple reminders.
I
and
sent
this
a
person,
bunch.
person never even messaged us back and said, "Hey, I don't want that item." Nothing, like crickets. So we canceled the order, and then the guy came back.
I relisted it and turned off the offers.
Yeah, and well, no, he offered again for like $21 or something. I don't know, but anyway, Tom relisted it, turned off offers, and the same guy purchased it for $23. Was it 23? No, $26.88, which is what I was asking.
Yeah.
And he had sent an offer for 21.
And then 23.
And then 23. Yeah. So was it the 23? Anyway, I had
He
accepted an offer. He never paid. And then he wound up having to, or decided to, pay full price for it.
And he paid.
And he did pay after. So it sold for $26.88. I paid $5 for it.
We don't know if it's a he or she, but that's...
Yeah, I'm just assuming it's.
Yeah.
So I made $18.45 on that, and I'd had that for quite a while also.
And fingers crossed that it doesn't turn into a...
It's in excellent condition.
Yeah,
like it looks like it's brand new. Yeah. The inside of it has that like white, almost netting, and it's pristine. So.
I think it's a new eBayer. Maybe they didn't understand the concept because they only had a feedback of 5 or whatever. So hopefully they like it. And
I think it'll
we'll give
fine.
them positive feedback. They give us positive feedback, and all good.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. So the next thing that sold was an American Eagle floral long sleeve blouse that was, I think, just like dainty and pretty. I've had it for a while also. It sold for $24. I paid $4 for it. So after fees, I made $16.91. And then, so if you don't know me or haven't known, I used to and still do, like when I started out reselling, it was with vintage lingerie. So I've always loved vintage lingerie. So, like gowns and peignoir sets and, robes and all of that stuff.
That was like a long time ago when you first started it.
Yeah. And, so I used to sell that on, eBay, and I still, when I see something, I pick it up, and actually I still have quite a bit that we're going to do a whatnot show. So anyway, one of the one of the gowns that I had was a little Victoria's Secret silk, black and white, like leopard, little slip dress. And I've had this listed for quite a while, and I've had some lowball offers on it, and then it's just sat with nothing. And the other day, it was just out of the blue. It sold without offers or anything. So it sold for $31.88. I
love it when that happens.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, I've had this for quite a while. I paid $4 for it. So after fees, I made $23.44. I only have 3 more. So do you want me to keep going, or how many do you have?
Yeah, go ahead. I've got like 6 more, I think.
Okay. So next was, the brand is Metro Style, and I picked this up based on the style. Again, I've had it for quite a while, which isn't that crazy that stuff that you've had forever, it all starts selling, but your stuff you've listed that you think is really good just sits there.
Or the season. It doesn't matter sometimes on the season.
It's crazy. So these pants were really like psychedelic-y, very 60s, hippie. They were floral, like big daisy floral.
Be right here
Yes,
somewhere.
right here, bright colors. And they were a larger size, and so I really thought that they would sell somewhat quickly. I mean, Metro Style is not a brand that I'm typically would pick up, so I picked it up on Style, and it sold for $17. They sold for $17. I paid $5, so after fees, I made $8.54.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby, and they're gone. And then next was a pair of Mountain Hardwear, just like running shorts.
Or mountain
like,
biking shorts, kind of. Yeah.
I guess, just like, you know.
Nylonish.
Yeah, just Mountain Hardwear brand, which is an outdoor brand. And I find it occasionally. I do have a coat from them that I found for $1 listed now. Yeah, it's listed.
Cool.
Anyway, so these shorts, I actually had gotten an offer on these on Poshmark a while back that was pretty lowball, and I almost took it, but I think I countered and they didn't take it. So anyway, these sold for $22, and I paid $4 for them. So after all the fees, I made $19.03.
Cool.
And then I had a sell. So I have one more other than no.
That's fine.
Okay, Melissa Odabash. This was a cotton or linen, I think it's cotton, white cotton with this orange embroidery all over it, and it's a cover up. It's a swim cover up. And when I found it, I mean, I immediately was drawn to the color and the embroidery. And then I had never heard of this brand, so I looked it up, and of course it was the retail on that brand is really high, and the resale was looking really good on it too. And I listed it, I think, last year sometime, and it's set. And then I realized that it doesn't have the belt with it.
Oh.
It's just, but you can put anything
with it. Yeah.
And so I went ahead and listed it. I noted that, you know, that it was missing a belt, and the only reason I knew that is because I think the stock photo had the belt with it. Anyway, it sold for $55. And I paid $7 for it. So after fees, I made $44.78.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's all you had? I thought you had more.
Well, I have one. No, I said 3.
Okay.
I had that other Banana Republic that they just paid for. So
we'll do that as a bonus feature. I'll go back to eBay, and this was from our recent Arkansas trip, where we get stuff for 50 cents. And I got 2 of these Philly flags, large, like flags you would stick on your front porch or patio or hang them in your garage. I got both of those for 50 cents a piece. One sold I took an offer for $6 plus shipping. And then just a day or so later, the next one sold. I think they sent me an offer, and I countered back at $6.50. I thought, well, that way it'll equal out. The 50 cents is taken care of. So those sold, both of those plus shipping, both going to Pennsylvania.
Oh,
so it's
Philly, like not the horse, but like
no, Philadelphia Phillies. This is a good one. I don't know how. This is a long time ago. I bought these 2 NASCAR coffee mugs from a local thrift store for 79 cents a piece, and lotted them together. And I started them out at, I don't know, I've been lowering the price, and they finally sold for $7.86 plus shipping. They weren't a team. They were just like generic NASCAR, and they're from like the 80s or 90s. There'll be a picture here. Nothing to write home about. They were quality Gibson pottery, but anyway, glad they're gone. This was a garage sale find from about 1.5 years or 2 years ago. A KC Highlights, like a light, like a fog lamp or running light that you would have on your 4x4, little plastic protector. I had bought 2 of those at a garage sale for $2.50. One sold almost immediately, and then this one just sold for $22.99. It was an offer, $22.99 free shipping. And he sent a message, thanks for working with me. I'm like, you bet. I'm glad it's going to, because it was kind of hard to, they weren't a matching set. It's kind of like, it's going to be somebody that needs one as a replacement, or theirs broke or got stolen or something. So I was glad to see that go. And then some recent ones, a 4-quart West Bend slow cooker. I've been having pretty good luck with those, either selling them complete or parting them out. Mm-hmm. I had one sell a long time ago for like $39 plus shipping. It was complete with the box. And then I've been selling the lids, which is glass, and the metal pan that's Teflon coated which is like the base unit. And of course, it sets on the hot plate.
So you're parting it out.
These are parting out. Well, these two I just bought randomly.
Yeah.
They were just at, I think, Savers up in Kansas, Missouri. Sold the one for $8. And then that was the bottom pan that was kind of rough around the edges, but still the Teflon was still good. And then the glass lid sold for $14.88. Both of those plus shipping, I gave $3.99 and $5.99 respectively. So that was my cost of goods. So you do the math. This one was cool.
Yes,
I'm not doing it. I'll edit the video. I'm not doing all the math. You can figure it out. Fees on eBay it's all crazy. It's based on shipping and tax and we get
what the item is. And,
yeah, we kind of get hammered on fees, but it's, how else you're going to reach millions of people worldwide. So I'm not really griping about it, but they are kind of crazy. But it's worth it because we still make money, they still make money, and it's I love eBay. I've been doing eBay since 2003, so I love it. Off and on. The last one was a bins find. I don't remember which bins, either Oklahoma City or Kansas City. It was a vintage sun tanning air mattress, the old school. You can just tell by the packaging. It's the clear and silver with like 18 holes or 18 pockets that you would lay out on, and the silver and the clear is supposed to reflect back to your backside.
We should have kept that.
Anyway, it was a bins find. I think I had like 73 cents or 89 cents in it because I average my bins finds out. It's all weighed by the pound at the outlet, but I average them out when I get home and count how many items, and I just average it out. So I have like 89 cents, let's say, in it. I think I sent an offer and he countered back. It sold for $20.88 plus shipping, and guess where it's going?
Florida.
New Jersey. Jersey Shore, I'm assuming.
Hilarious.
I didn't look up the town. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, somebody's going to get some use out of this. I don't know. Jersey Shore is where, I don't know if it's going to Jersey Shore, but it's going to New Jersey, which I thought was fitting. Anyway, that was my last one for this really good week that we really needed. And we were excited to do What Sold Wednesday. It's actually Wednesday, so this will not come out on a Wednesday, but I'll get it out as soon as possible.
Hold on.
Oh, you got more?
Well, I was just going to say what my gross and my net is. So
okay.
Still not where I would like it to be for, per week. I want to have one of those like $1,500 weeks or $1,000 weeks. I don't know that I've ever had one of those that I can think of.
We've had, well, I think if you combine them all together, we probably have.
Well, you and I together?
Yeah. You're talking about just by yourself?
Yeah, I'm just talking about for me. My gross was $408.64.
Both platforms?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my net was $278.42. So, like I said, I would like to see mine rise. So, because we're working on it.
When she left her job to focus on it full time, you were rocking and rolling. And I think maybe the game's changed a little.
Well, for sure. That was in 2021. 2021.
Right. Yeah.
And definitely reselling has changed. A lot has changed. I think
2022.
Yeah,
2022.
I think there's a lot more resellers out there, and live selling I think has changed quite a bit. There's a lot more people doing liquidation.
Mm-hmm.
So
people are going for that new with tag stuff that they buy a pallet of, sometimes more than
then
not everybody, but some people are.
I don't know. And with my closet, sometimes on Poshmark, I feel like there's days that it's dead, and then all of a sudden 3 days in a row it's like hopping, and then it's dead again. So I'm not sure. And honestly, this is the worst month I think I've ever had on Poshmark. Like by far, at least in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So thank God for eBay, and we're just going to keep plugging. And Tom had a great week.
Yeah, I was needing one.
Yeah.
I mean, those last 2 weeks were pretty quiet, and so this last week that you guys just saw, everything was really hopping.
Yeah, we just kept hearing the cash register go off, and it was like, okay, this is good. This is good.
Took some good loads to the post office for shipping. We try to ship every day, so.
Yeah.
Today we didn't have. Well, you dropped two. Yeah, I had 2 packages, those West Bend items. Anyway,
we'll have stuff
you've got to do some haul videos.
I know.
We've got to get some haul videos done so I can edit those up, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you wouldn't mind. We're trying to build up over there and put some more stuff out there. And of course, you're on YouTube right now watching this.
Yeah.
We'd love it for you to subscribe. Leave us a comment. What else
Yeah.
you want?
We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Last time we checked, we're at 108.
Yep. So we're growing.
We are going. We're growing. We're growing. So
Organically.
Organically growing. Yeah. So anyway, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
If you made it this long, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're trying to make them exciting, and you just never know what we're going to show up here.
Know.
Yep.
So, all right.
Check out Funky Finds Friday and look for another haul video coming from Rajeana very soon.
And
Bye.
my inventory one.
Yeah, I got to get it started, but an inventory video, which I mentioned that on the last one.
Shipping one. Oh, okay.
Ship with me, whatever.
Ship with me. Yeah. All right.
Now we're just rambling.
Yeah.
And we're getting hungry.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
See you guys. You killing it? You're killing it, honey.